Okay, let's do your weekly prediction, weekly energy reading as usual. So yeah, we're gonna start from Capricorn. Two message from each deck as usual. So yeah, let's start with Capricorn. Let's go with your keeper wise. Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorn next week? Keeper wise. This will be keeper, mirror, and tarot only. What's coming up? Okay. My nose itch. Huh. What is this? Okay. Either it is calling out for Capricorn that actually somewhat wealthy. It's kind of like next week you're gonna shift your mindset of, if in the past you kind of wanting a child, now you don't want a child, like because you come up with this. Or either I don't think you're dealing with someone because it doesn't come up with any of the romantic card here. Or yeah, it can be simply as someone in your life that you know they're somewhat wealthy. They kind of like maybe tell that they don't want a child. They're gonna change their mindset, or it can be talking about you. Oh. Yeah. For the one that dealing with this fake person, I know this keep coming up for a lot of sign. This fake person, right? It come up as you already know about them, that they are somewhat fakey. Yeah, that's not gonna become anything. Some of you that even in relationship with that person, you're gonna break it off. And if you are like in the past thinking of wanting something solid with them, you're gonna like disengage from them. Yeah, but basically I'm seeing a disengage attitude from yours toward this fake person. So that's your two messages. Let's move on to a mirror. Your message is somewhat a bit odd this time. Let's see, mirror and Theo. Hopefully that's gonna be much more clear. Mirror, what's coming up for Capricorn next week? What's coming up for Capricorn next week, you guys? Huh, now he's talking to way to other direction. You guys that but still I think like the same sense of storyline. Next week you're gonna be focused on your work. Some of you even not messaging your friend, like cut off the communication. Yeah, gonna cut off communication with your friend. Even in a relationship, expect the energy like you're gonna be like not really engaging and texting them. Communication reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys gonna be focusing on your work. Some even thinking like your work is somewhat your person. Huh. Yeah. So next week is a huge energy of solitude for you guys. Like just want to do your own work, want to do your own thing. Next. For the ones that dealing with this person, somewhat they're a bit lazy, maybe a bit olive, not that fair skin. Some of you they're dark skin. It appears as they're not your soulmate. If you thought like they are your soulmate, or you got some sort of like feeling or thought about it, I think this is just to confirm that they are not. Not sure why you need to know that. Somewhat lazy individual, not that focused, like don't know what they want in life, that kind of individual. I expect next week you're gonna be focusing on your work a lot. Just don't fall into the trap of being a workaholic. That's all I can say. Okay, Theo, what's coming up for Capricorn next week? What's coming up for Capricorn next week? Alright, let's see. What's coming up for you guys? Yeah, work. This is my workaholic card. Some of you even like going back to school, course, taking courses, expanding your skills. Straight away keep talking about your work. Wow. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is kind of creepy. Previous, I didn't show it to you guys. You guys pull a union with the work. That means, that's why I come up thinking that some of you thinking like your work is your partner. You pull up this again in the work. It's kind of creepy. So this picking up on a Capricorn that next week gonna be focused on your work. Some of you also feel like relationship or emotional connection is not worth it. You're gonna give up on opening up toward people. You feel like whenever you're opening up, people kind of like take that advantage. That's for a small portion of you. Okay, what's the next message next week? Yeah, not open of a love, not open of a new love. Also, this talking about the communications like stuck. You're not communicating. Yeah, it's just keep repeating the same message. Wow, that's kind of creepy. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next sign. Let's go Aquarius now. Aquarius, keep a wise. What's coming up into your life next week, Aquarius? Sign of Aquarius. What's coming up for yours? Keeper wise. Improvement of your health, improvement of your sleeping pattern. If in the past you're kind of like having a fight maybe with your family members, brothers, sisters, parents, that's gonna become better. Gonna be like healing family situation. What's next? We got two immediately. You are planning for a travel next week, but you feel like you cannot afford it, the travel that you want, you need. Which is, if you cannot afford it, then what do you want me to say besides like saving money, I guess? Just make sure don't have this buyer remorse, like impulse buy the ticket, then in the end you kind of regret it. So that's your keeper message. Remember, this is just a quick check-in for next week. Your full sign is on individual reading, your full sign reading. Okay, let's go with your mirror. Okay, mirror. What's coming up for Aquarius next week? What's coming up for their life? You don't want anything short term, you want a long term connection, especially for the one that dealing with this dark skinned person. You want a long term one, not a short term. So I'm not sure whether this person somewhat exhibiting like they just want something casual, short term. But it's talking for Aquarius that dealing with this dark male, dark person. What's next? For the one that actually it can be for the one that actually in connection, and take it very general. A lot of you guys, whether you're in connection or not, you're gonna meet someone you love. How you know you're gonna meet this new love? As they kind of like give you gift. They're the type that like to buy gifts, like spontaneous gift. They want to commit towards you, or you want to immediately commit toward them. One more card for this. Good reading. Why is this here? That's kind of contradict this person. Oh, some of you gonna compare this person, new person, with the past person. I'm not sure whether the past person or the new person somewhat a bit shy, but you're gonna compare them. Not sure what to say, but yeah, you make a decision which one you feel like suitable for you, but I feel like you're gonna compare them. Let's go with your table. Table, what's coming up for Aquarius next week? I'm just a reader, so I'm just gonna read the story. If I find it like a bit odd, then I'll ask for advice, but if not, then I'll usually just read it. You guys got your own free will. What you want to do with that free will, with that decision? What's this? Okay, Aquarius next week. Got distracted with the phone. You want to, okay. For the one that doing work, you kinda, okay, you want to know the truth about your work. They feel like they're playing with something about the aspect of your work, whether it's like your example coming to my mind. It's like you are in probation, then you're supposed to pass the probation, right, the period, then you're supposed to convert. That's what they promise you, but for some reason they kind of like stalling that, so you want to know the truth. That's one of example. Many of you guys will encounter a different scenario, but it's something about your work. You feel like they're playing with it. What's your advice then? This kind of weird. That work situation is not that stable. That's the first thing. 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like it's just you need to like plan for other job or other type of works in the future that can be more stable for you. Also about that situation, I feel like that's gonna drag. This is talking about drag, fail to complete. So it's just gonna drag. Should I like chase for answer? Yeah, you can. King of Wands, when I ask, should they chase for an answer? Yes, you can. But I feel they're gonna tell you that that's gonna take some time. Also, you need to see that this work situation is not gonna be a long term, because it's something that's not stable there. Okay, what's next? You feel disconnected with what? Being open. You're in the you somewhat in between. What's this talking about? Oh, you somewhat, there is this person, okay, this talking for Aquarius that been dealing with this person. You already feel disconnected, or you're having a fallout due to this person wanting to keep their option open now. But in some aspect of your mind, you kind of like a bit indecisive whether you want to try to like commit toward this person, or you want to focus on your work, like leave that alone and just focus on your own thing. Some of you guys use work to take up your mind from this person. I'm not gonna dig too much. It's just like this person, you feel disconnected and now they're keeping their option open. Something about that. I'm not gonna dig too much because this is just a very short reading for each side. Okay, let's move on now to Pisces. Pisces, keeper wise, what's coming up for your next week? Keeper wise, Pisces. What's coming up? Ooh, casually going out dating. You torn out next week. You're gonna be torn out between dating and working. Some of you guys may need to like reschedule your dates because of your work. So just keep in mind about things like work can can put a barrier into your dating life. Not sure why I'm picking up on that. Yeah, if you feel need to reschedule, go reschedule it. That's all I can say for the dating. Yeah, work next week. Work is doing great. Some of you taking a more of a like mature approach toward your work. Okay, first message, some of you guys gonna be taking more mature approach toward your work, which is the outcome is good, high honor. That means you're gonna be successful. So being more mature in work is like arriving on time, do your work on time, things like that. And so the small portion of you in the work, there is someone that gonna like, someone that is old. I feel like they either going to retirement or they gonna got like retrenched, right? Then they're gonna give that position of that person to you. So, but it's kind of good for you also. So, yeah, that's for small portion of you. Let's go with Amira. Amira, what's coming up? This time, Amira, somewhat good. Amira, what's coming up for Pisces next week? The message somewhat very clear this time for Amira. But let's see if this continue. Kind of like this Amira deck. Okay, what's your first message, Pisces? Got two immediately. You're gonna be dating, yeah? That's we know, dating up, but some of you gonna date someone that actually quite serious. So this work thing, maybe this schedule is from their side because they got a work. So take it how it apply. Can go both way. You may thought this person doesn't like to date, but it's just, I feel like it's just due to they are very serious with their work. One more card for this person. The passion also will be good between you two when you get together. So this person, they come up as a blonde female reverse. So opposite of blonde, you take it how it, I don't know what's the opposite of a blonde hair. But one aspect is they're quite serious with their work. Okay, what's the next message? Second message. You don't want anything open. You want that person and only that person. You're talking about career also. So it's go all over the place. Okay, if anyone want to open a relationship, ignore that person because then they appear like they're not your true love. They're not your true person. Also for the one that doing work next week, also you'll be focused on work. So I feel like you also will be focusing on work. But some of you in the workplace, there is someone also that's gonna pursue you. So I'm not sure whether that's a good idea or not, but you got free will. Again, do what your intuition say. Let's go with the tarot now. What's coming up for tarot wise for Pisces next week? Okay. What is this talking about? Ending of bad spending habit next week. You'll be dropping out a bad spending habit next week. So you'll be like saving more money or be mature with your money. What's the next message? Taking a rest. Taking a rest. Your sleeping pattern much better. What is this? For some of you guys that either, I hope it's already happening in the past, someone ghosted you, or it's predicting someone gonna ghost you. The outcome is you're just gonna stay single from that person. Also next week you're gonna be like making more money also. That's a good thing, right? Yeah, taking a break, like proper resting next week, taking a break from messaging people. You'll be less messaging toward people also. I feel like it's a good thing. Take a rest if you need it. Okay, let's move on to Aries now. Alright, Aries. What's coming up for you guys, Aries, next week? Aries. Skipper wise, what's coming up? Skipper wise, what's coming up? What's this talking about? Decision. One more? Oh. Some of you guys need to be careful with your spending next week. Because you're actually on the pathway. It's talking about this picking up on, again, Aries. I feel like Aries that making decent money, somewhat wealthy, but you do have some sort of spending habit. So I feel like this too. If you're not making a lot of money, then I don't feel this is your message. This is somewhat wealthy Aries. You need to be careful with your spending habit, because if you keep doing that, this is the outcome for you. So you're in the pathway. I feel like you're in the pathway either to become this person or this person. Oops, no, the reverse of that person. So you need to be very, very mindful with your spending. Not sure why I'm picking up on that. What's the next message? Oh, what is this? If you forever that break up with this your person, lovers, reverse, that situation not gonna change to anything. You're not gonna get together. I'm not sure why I feel like I need to tell you guys, but I'm saying you are getting over them also. You're somewhat restless next week with your sleeping, so take medication if you need. Feel like that can help you for your rest, because rest is very important. Alright, let's go with your mirror. Your is taking another whole lot of turn. Aries, next week what's coming up for you guys? Okay. Okay, what's your first message, Aries? What's this talking? I have no clue. Oh. It is part of your destiny to meet this person. They are shy. They don't like attention. They don't like to dress up. I feel like they're a good person, but they're just very shy person. And they're local. You mean either they want to be in a relationship with you, but it's part of your destiny to meet this person. They're shy. Don't like to dress up also, like very casual. So that's your first message. Kind of like go a bit all over the place. Yeah. Oh, this continuation of this person. This person likes to like go out, but they're not gonna throw something like let's be friends first, because friendship comes in reverse, right? They like to date, like go out with you, not date around, like go out with you. And they do want children, or they already have children. Any other message? Because I don't like just giving one message. What's this? For the one that keep having a failure long-term relationship, you're gonna have a new love soon. Somewhat mature. So that's how you know you're gonna meet this good one. Oh yeah. At least you're gonna be progressing into something serious with this person. Home. Somewhat mature. So don't, if you're dealing with the young one, that's not your long-term one. And also that's hinting why you keep having a fading long-term one. So don't go with this young energy, more like mature one. Don't go with the mature one. Go with your table now. What's coming out with table? Table's coming up into Aries life next week. Aries. Let's go, Aries. What's coming up? Next week, you're gonna be taking a lot of resting. I feel like go for it. Some of you guys feel like you're even like taking a break from a love situation. What is this here? Whatever situation that actually what do you call that? Impact your confidence, right? You're gonna drop that off. I'm not sure what it's talking about, but something that impacting your confidence, you're gonna decide to drop them off. Them or that off. I don't know. It can be work, can be person. You're gonna like taking break from people also, and I feel like you're gonna be more happy by your own self next week. What's the next message? Okay, what's this? Oh, it's like go 180. Sudden what? Why everyone pull like single cup, single energy? You meet person, but there's a lot of resistance actually coming from each individual sign, because just want to be single, taking a break, taking a rest. Wow, that's tough. Yeah, so this picking up for Aries that been heartbroken. You're gonna get over them. But suddenly after you get over them, right, you're gonna be thinking like, do I even want a relationship? That's gonna come across into your mind. A lot of you guys gonna choose like want to be single. Nine of Pentacle upright. So that's the energy for next week. I feel like that's a theme for next week. A lot of signs been pulling that they want to be single. They want to take a break, like the energy of just want to rest. Not sure why, but let's see. Let's see if the trend is continue on. Taurus, keeper wise. What's your message for next week, Taurus? Extra money, which is always good. And you also picking a card of you're gonna become more mature with your money, like managing your money well. Oh, yeah, by you doing that, actually, soon you're gonna overcome your financial situation. So whatever, I think your own intuition know that you need to know how to say, you need to know where your money goes out, because I feel like you're making decent money. Some of you even like having some sort of extra income, but you always don't know where your money goes. So you're gonna like more scrutinize about that, which is good. In the next 2 to 3 months, you're gonna overcome your financial situation. Good. I'll go for it. What's the next message? Okay, I don't like to give this message, but this come out. For the one that in somewhat good connection, they expect there's like a breakup or a fallout due to someone not giving a support next week, or someone not literally not giving a gift. That's what's come up. So I'm just gonna like read that, take it to whichever Taurus that apply, and we're gonna move on to the next deck. Because you guys will always complain that, oh, it's some negative, but that's what come up. I'm showing it to you guys. All right, let's go with Amira. Amira, what's coming up for Taurus next week? Let's try to get more positive message. I mean, who like to give a negative message? No one like that, right? But that's what actually coming up. So I'm not gonna make up the story just to make everyone happy. Let's see what Amira. You also pull the friendship reverse. What's this? Some of you gonna cut people that actually doesn't want to. You know, the type that you're always the one that arrange thing with them. So you kind of feel like that arranging come two-way, right? So you're gonna cut them off. The one that like one-sided kind of thing, friendship. You're gonna cut them off. What with this? What the hell is this? Huh? You're gonna stay home. For the one that want to travel, you're either gonna cancel or postpone your travel. The feeling of need to, not sure whether you want to postpone it or if something happened that you need to postpone it, but it come up as a destiny. That's somewhat very weird, right? What's the ultimate thing about this? Can I get it? It's just giving me people. Or with this one, you got, yeah, it's maybe picking up. Okay, I got the different storyline off the wall one, so I'm just gonna say it. For the one that dealing or planning to have a travel, for some reason, either you're gonna cancel it due to work or whatever the reason, maybe your own feeling, right? You're gonna cancel that travel. It's actually supposed to happen that way because that person actually have other option. So I feel like, I'm not sure if you're the one that paying the travel, so probably your own intuition actually calling you to not spend money for this idiot. This idiot actually got option, so be careful about that. Damn, that's off the wall one. Let's go with your table now. Start off good, now suddenly got Taurus, Aries got somewhat negative, like 50-50. Now yours also got this negative. Hopefully that's gonna pick it up in Theo portion. Theo, what's coming up for Taurus next week? What's their message next week? Okay, what's this? You are somewhat a Debbie Downer, like in the work, people feel like you're very hard to work with. You somewhat like uncooperative, but that's actually your way of disengaging from any drama. You feel like if you're being cooperative, people will just pull you into the drama. What's your advice? Maintain that cooperative thing. You need to maintain that cooperative thing. Also, at least you need to act like you are cooperative. Also, you need to see also you pull this. Your work situation actually not for the long term. So you need to somewhat plan ahead. But for the time being, act up like you are cooperative. just to like make sure that people don't talk bad about you or give you a negative review, right? Let me check something messaging. Okay, what's next? Your next message. Stress. Oh, you're gonna become more content with your own self. Some of you guys, your attitude toward relationship or connection, right? You're gonna be the one that play the games now. Like in the past, maybe you are the receiving end of people that playing game. Now you are the one that gonna play games. What's that advice? Why you're reading a bit wacko this week? Okay, your advice is don't be desperate for a relationship. I feel like that's why people see you like you're somewhat desperate. They play games. They want to see how much you're going to bend for them. So don't be desperate. And the next one is some of you may need to start off like a connection from a friendship level. You pull up friendship or friend zone card. So I feel like you may need to do that. For some of you, your long-term connection, your long-term relationship is coming from friend turn into lovers. Also, make sure that if you're looking for a relationship, make sure you're somewhat open, not putting up too much barrier. That's a whole lot of wacko reading, I would say. Anyway, I gotta move on. Next sign, Gemini. Gemini, keep a wise. Keep a wise. What's coming up for you guys, Gemini? Keep a wise. What's coming up for you guys, Gemini? For the sign of Gemini. Keep a wise. Oh, wait. Got a couple of messages. For the one in a relationship, your connection gonna grow stronger. If you have a fight or a breakup, you're gonna heal that. It somewhat come up and unexpected. A lot of you guys also gonna be improving your health situation, sleeping pattern. Oh, that's good news. What's next? You stress about what next week? You stress about. That's odd. One more, clarify for me. Got two messages. Some of you that been wanting to become like the big boss or boss, somewhat team lead. You stress about that. I feel like that's not gonna happening anytime soon. I'm not sure why I'm feeling that, but I'm seeing you're gonna be stressing about it. Maybe there is some of your colleague got promoted next week, then you're gonna stress about it. Next week is for the one that got some sort of delay around your move. That's actually a blessing in disguise because of that delay, actually you're gonna make more money. I'm not sure how, but you're gonna make more money. And generally, some of you guys that doing some sort of extra job, side job, you're gonna make money from that next week. Good reading so far. The only problem that I don't like is the one you're gonna stress. I feel like you may see your friend or your colleague got promoted, then you're kind of like thinking, when is my turn? But I feel like I need to say it's not happening anytime soon. Not sure why I'm picking up on that. At least not this year, that's how I'm picking up. Coming to my mind next year probably. Okay, maybe wise to message. What's coming up for Gemini next week? New love. You're gonna if you go out, you're gonna meet new love. Dark skin, somewhat mature. Is it good? Very focused, very intense. They work a lot. Dark skin, very mature. They work a lot. That's all it's giving me. Nothing from the past. If you go out next week, so I feel like go out. Dark skin, dark hair, intense person, focus on their work a lot. Okay, what's next message? What's about this? Some of you will be working hard to buy that home that you want. Yes, you're gonna get it, but not now. Not sure why it's not now. Some of you even like, that's quite odd. Some of you that actually been working hard to want to buy a house, there will be a change. You're not gonna buy a house in the place that you're currently in. I feel like you're gonna buy overseas. I'm not sure why. Because I do predict you guys, I still remember, I predict next year some of you guys gonna be moving. So you maybe gonna change your mind to move. Some of you guys also will be making travel plan for I think for by near to the end of the year. That's why I'm picking up November, December, not sure. But yeah, some of you guys that thinking of buying a home, you're gonna decided to explore overseas. Not sure why. That's why I'm getting. If now overseas is like different city vibe, it's like a bit far ahead than you currently staying in. Okay, Taylor, what's coming up for Gemini next week? I don't like when it's predicting something far ahead because I try to get for next week. But it is what it is coming up, so I cannot like deny that message. But everyone, the team is next week. Work. Always working. Just can be good. What is this contradiction? Oh. Who is this or what is this? Oh, it's a work. Okay. I thought it's like a person. Okay. Next week, stay home. Basically staying low in the work. Don't want to be involved in office politics, office drama. If you stress about, especially for the entrepreneur, if you stress about a contract, you're gonna get it, and that's gonna be like a stable one. For the one that's looking for a job, I'm not sure in what stage, but at least you're gonna get a new job. I'm not sure the time frame also. Maybe you just applying, at least you're gonna get some of that you apply, you're gonna get the interview, and you for one of the many interview, you're gonna get the job, and that one gonna be stable. Ace of Pentacles is quite solid. Entrepreneur, businessman, self-employed, you're gonna get a new contract that actually quite long-term, quite stable. What's your next message? Emotionally wise, you feel bored with people, like people not in the same level. You feel like people only come into your life, bring all nonsense. You're gonna have a new beginning, but on a physical level. No cup. Okay, for some of you, there is a person that you already connected, like feeling very connected. Six of Cups. So I feel like this is someone from your past. They may come up and offer you something like just physical. For some of you, they may. But you, even though physical, you kind of like a bit close off from them, or close off from that idea with them. So I'm not sure why. So yeah, for some of you, expect a person that you feel very connected, Six of Cups, right? They're gonna offer you something new beginning. This can indicate just a physical connection, no emotional involved. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next sign. Okay, Cancer. Keeper wise, what's your message for next week? Keeper wise, what's your message for next week? Some of you guys are having a fallout or breakup. You're gonna stress about that. You're gonna stress about that. Especially for the one that thinking that your person gonna come back and make things right. I'm feeling next week is not the case, at least for next week. Oh, I like that. This portion I like. A lot of you guys, Cancer, next week you're not gonna worry about your finance situation. I'm not sure what's happening, but talking about you're not worry about your finance situation next week. Next week's situation gonna become more balanced around your finance also. This is talking about, this is for me is the balance cup, justice. And for the one that dealing with some sort of legal issue, I feel like the outcome will be good also for you. So if you feel like they're gonna rob you to pay something for that legal situation, big amount, I feel like not that's not the case. Let's go with your mirror now. Mirror. For Cancer next week, 2 message please. For the sign of Cancer, please. On the sign of Cancer. Ooh, what is this? Oh, like that. You're gonna meet someone, they're gonna express immediately that they're not looking for a friendship. That person, if you meet someone next week, right, that actually express that they don't want anything in the friendship level, they like to give you gift also. That person is true love. And particularly this is part of a Cancer that been dealing with people that keep friend zoning you. It's part of your karma this time to meet this person. They're true love. So what's next? Some of you may even feel guarded when they say like they don't want anything like friendship. So you thought like they just want to have a physical only, but I don't feel so. This come up as a true love. Okay. Okay, that's all. For the one that dealing with the person that's somewhat very laid back, very somewhat lazy, I'm picking up a bit lazy vibe. They like to stay home a lot also. If in the past your connection with this person got a lot of obstacle, right, a lot of delay, for some of you next week they're gonna express their feeling, they're gonna confess their feeling towards you. That's a bit off the wall, I know. They're like, actually they stay home a lot, that kind of person. Somewhat very laid back. Let's go with Table. Table. 2 message for Cancer next week, please. Oops. What's this? Letting go. Letting go who or what? You want to let go, but at one point also you don't want. So it's kind of in between. That situation bring you heartbreak. It's someone that you used to go out quite a lot, I feel. You want to let them go, but at the same point you feel like you cannot let them go. So what's this talking about? What's the outcome? Let's just cut the chase. What's the outcome? No love offer. You're gonna stay single from that person. No love offer. You're gonna stay single. So whatever that person is, whatever that situation is, you're gonna like decide to just stay single from that person. You're emotionally more stable next week. You can always start what? You're emotionally more stable next week, but you still, you know the vibe, right? You are content by your own self, but for the one that has this past person, you're gonna check their Instagram, Facebook, things like that. And for the one that thinking want to rush back towards them, expect the same thing gonna happen again. 8 of Wands reverse, 10 of Cup reverse. You're gonna be disappointed, so no point you doing that. They're still the same. They're not gonna change, and don't expect people to change also for you. All right, let's go with Leo. Leo, keeper wise. 2 message for Leo next week. Keep a 2 message for Leo next week, please. Today the bird is very silent. What is this? This fall out. Moving. Okay. Leo, that actually, I'm not sure what's your living situation, but it's talking about a person around your home that's somewhat immature, somewhat always acting up. Next week, expect a sudden change of their behavior, like more mature kind of vibe. So I'm not sure whether this is talking about roommate or this talking about for the one that's staying with their parents, their siblings. So I'm not sure what's that. So just take it how it applies. What the hell is this? You got the travel card, but you also pull a wealthy person. You pull an eye on her. So something about travel that's gonna be successful. Some of you, there is a travel where you can make a lot of monies. Either you're gonna make a lot of money or it's somewhat gonna put you into the map, like in the organization, you're gonna become more established. It's related with the travel. Huh. Wow. I asked for clarification, that come up is this. Ending of financial problem because of that travel. So a lot of you guys that going for a travel, that travel actually, either you already know you can make money or something gonna happen where you can make somewhat decent money from that. And if you haven't know, just expect, if you go travel next week, right, keep your eye open, there is an opportunity to be made. That's good, that's very dope. Okay, Ameva, 2 message for Leo next week, please. Two message for Leo, please. Okay. Texting. Either we already been texting or you're gonna text to this person. They appear as a 2 gems, so very genuine person. Some of you may meet them to networking event, to work. What's the importance of knowing this? It maybe become a relationship that something is long term. So that's the importance of you knowing this. So if you like being called out to go for a networking event, some sort of work event, go for it. You may meet your person there. Okay, what's next? What's the next second message? I feel like this clarifying this person. Huh. Give me more, a bit more, so I get more clarity. Okay. I feel okay. It's not because it's come up with different things, so I don't feel it's that first person. Okay, for the one that has a past lover where they in the past there's a lot of obstacle between you two, expect a resurgence of them, especially if they're young, somewhat fashionable, somewhat doing a decent job, like very good, somewhat good job, very fashionable, not that mature but got some sense of maturity there. Expect them to pop up into your life. Yeah, expect them to pop up. That's all I can tell you at this moment. Nothing much. Some of you that when this person pop up, right, you already feel like why the hell you come back? I don't feel anything towards you anymore. Twin flame reverse is like talking, you don't have any connection, you don't feel connected with them. That's so very odd. So I think just to prepare you guys that someone from your past gonna pop up or gonna reach out to you. What's 2 message for Leo for next week? What's coming up for their life next week? Everyone pulling want to be single, 9 of Cups. You also apparently cannot escape from that. Especially if you've been dealing with this player in and out, 9 of Wands reverse. You're gonna stay single from this person. You're gonna get over them. Some of you also will be cutting off communication with them. What's your next message? One more. This goes a bit circle. Okay. You're going to be disengaging from office drama next week, which is good for your mental health, so I feel like go for it. But the funny thing, right? What with this? Okay, you need to make a decision whether you want to put first your mental health or you want to put your work. By you disengaging from this drama, office politics, office drama, I'm seeing that things gonna in the future gonna become imbalanced for you around the work, like a progress into your work become imbalanced by you disengaging. But I'm seeing by you disengaging, you actually your mental health is improving, so you need to decide for your own which one is more important for you. Just come out sucks, right? By you disengaging from that drama, actually people start like try to cut your progression. This kind of sucks. What's your advice? What's your advice? Let it go. Let it go. If that's your work, maybe you need to let that work situation altogether. Find a new job. Okay, let's go with Virgo now. Virgo. Two message. Keeper. What Virgo need to know next week? What Virgo need to know next week? Okay. A person that you already disconnected gonna pop up next week, where you already feel no connection towards them. You're not expecting a success next week, but you're gonna get it. That's good, right? Unexpected success next week. They're becoming more established into your work. Some of you gonna get unexpected promotion. Delay on your travel. If you're doing a travel planning, you're gonna cancel it or you're gonna delay it due to that promotion. One more, because your message kind of short. House situation is not a big concern for you next week, especially with the neighbors. Also, if neighbors kind of being sucks, you kind of like I don't care about them. Not sure why you need to know that. But yeah, expect a person gonna resurface into your life, but I feel like you already don't have any emotion or you don't feel connected towards them. So I think just to let you know that someone gonna resurface. Okay, Amira. Two message for Virgo next week. Okay, what is this? Ooh, some of you may meet or this person already in your life. You're gonna go on date with this person. Serious person, mature. So if you go out next week, the cue for you is a mature person, not the young one. Yeah, the connection is somewhat stable. So you're gonna be going out dating with them. What's the next message for you? You don't want family. Okay, you're gonna postpone, cancel, delay your travel. That's because this keep coming back. Any other thing? Your message is somewhat short. Be careful around gossip around your work. Yeah, be careful gossip around your work. Yeah. So yeah, that's your message. Delay of a travel is more apparent for you. Okay. So when you go out next week, I'm not sure if this person already in your life, but your cue is the one that you're gonna date. Next date is someone that's mature. Okay, let's go with your table now. So they let go the young energy, mature one. Let them go. Table, two message for Virgo next week. Oops. You're gonna get over someone or something. Yeah, you're gonna get over someone. Even you're gonna act bitchy toward them next time. Like this loser keep coming back, keep texting me, this kind of thing. Yeah, especially for also the one that dealing with F sign, they come up as a temperance reverse. Also, somewhat that not stable emotionally, you're gonna like get over them. So good, good. I feel like that's good. What's your next message? There's a person wanting a second chance with you. Person wanting a second chance. They come up this time with no drama, or you don't want any drama from them. I'm seeing you somewhat resistant towards them because you feel like you already released them. Why do I want to have them back into your life? Three of Cup reverse. If they change. Okay, even if you give them chance, right? It's calling out, it's not the time for you two together to be together. There will be a resistance, especially I feel like you're gonna focusing a lot of your energy into your work. I mean, you're a Virgo, so I feel like, yeah, and also you feel like you already released them, so why you want to have them back into your life? Something about that. I'm gonna move on to the next sign. 11:15 here. Libra. Two message for Libra, please. Keeper wise. Two message for Libra, please. You're expecting what, Libra? You're expecting about work become more apparent next week, like become very busy. What's the outcome of this? Some of you expecting work become more busy next week. But I don't think so. Okay, this is gonna be sounds negative, but some of you actually the one that working at the workplace that kind of like not doing well. You may get the pay cut. Because this come up reverse. You may get the pay cut for them to keep you around. Some of you, if it's not even the pay cut, they're gonna let you go. I know a lot of you guys don't like to hear this message, but this is what's coming up. So yeah, the point is to prepare you, not to like, oh, this is a negative message. No. It's just like to prepare you. This is what actually coming up for Keeper. So yeah, take it how it apply for you. Damn, that sucks though if your company having an issue. There is this person lie a lot in your family, but you're gonna act mature towards them even though you know like this person worth nothing. So I'm not sure why you need to know this message. They're gonna lie about their promotion. I feel like you know about it, but you just then decided to be the mature person and just let it slide. I'm not sure why you need to know that. Or it's probably calling you to do that. I'm not sure what this is talking about. Let's move on to Mirror. Mirror, two message for Libra, please. Two message for Libra next week, please. Oof. Straight off the bat, or you're gonna be making money. I'm gonna off the aircon first. Some of you gonna make more money next week. I know it's gonna contradict. Obviously, not all of you gonna have that first Keeper storyline, right? Not all of you. Some of you that doing well, you're gonna make more money. Some of you guys gonna meet someone. Wait, before I see. Yeah, some of you guys gonna meet someone. Their focus is still in their money also like you, but they appear as a twin flame. So I feel like you're gonna meet someone that either you're gonna be very connected or they're actual twin flame for the one that believe on that, but no commitment yet. Also, you're gonna feel like they're not pursuing you because they're focused on their work, on their money. So this person like a mirror of you. What's the next message? Next week, career, work is important for you. Some of you guys gonna meet new love from work. new love, dating, attached to a career card. So some of you guys gonna meet new love to workspace, whether it's can be in your work situation, can be your customers, can be from a networking event, partner, things like that. Okay, let's go with your tarot now. Tarot, what's coming up for Libra next week? 2 message, please. Oops, that's too many fallout. Okay, what's coming up? 2 message for Libra, please. You got some sort of clarity next week about clarity that makes you happy about a person. Yeah, next week you finally accept the truth about this person. You're gonna get over them. You're gonna become more happy, become very happy somewhat also. By you actually getting over that person, right, you're gonna notice that people actually are more attracted towards you next week. Expect also some success, quite number of success around your work. Okay, what's next? 6 of Wands. That's a success card in the work usually. Okay, you're similar with the Virgo, but yours is a different outcome. Expect a resurface of a person that mentally unstable in your life, like bipolar, immature, childish, two-faced. But this time they're gonna come up more stable. 6 of Pentacles, like equal give and take. One more for this. Yeah, this person cannot forget you. They feel like they cannot let you go. That's why they pop up into your life. 6 of Swords reverse. Very strong appearance that someone gonna resurface back into your life. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next sign. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay, keeper wise, Scorpio, for Scorpio. Keeper, 2 message please next week. Okay, let's see, 2 message for you guys. Picking up something about by end of the year, you're gonna receive a message. Okay, what's this? Oh, for the one that do involved in some legal situation, the outcome is somewhat around end of the year, November, December. You're gonna receive a message. I feel like you need to pay for it, or you're gonna lose the court case. You pull this. So there's still enough time actually for you to try to fix things, make it things into your favor. What's your advice? Let me just pull one. I feel like this picking up for like the one that's going to divorce. Yeah, I feel like this one is going to some sort of separation relationship. 4 of Wands reverse. Okay, for you to avoid the losses, right? Losses of finance. It's talking about you need to be more understanding. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the divorce process actually going about. So it's like you need to give in to things that make sense when they ask things. So I'm not a consultant on that proportion, so I'm not clue. But it's more like it's calling you out to be more understanding, so the outcome will be in your favor, like more gentle towards the other person, something like that. Yeah, it's picking up on your legal situation. Yeah, you need to be more the bigger person in that situation for it to be in your favor. It's keep giving me the same storyline. I'm gonna move on to a mirror now. Don't quote my word on it. I'm not sure what's the process of that. I'm not a legal person, so yeah. But that's one of your advice, is to be more the bigger person, the mature one. That's how it's gonna be in your favor in the future. This is somewhat weird reading. Mirror. 2 message for Scorpio. That's only applicable, I think, for what, 1% of you guys? Okay, what is this? Straight off the bat, soulmate reverse, children, young male. What the hell is this? Okay, you're gonna meet someone, they just want to be single, so don't take it like it's a challenge. They want to be single. They may act up like a children, immature, young person. They're not your soulmate also, so don't try to romanticize the thing. Next week you're gonna meet this person. Obviously, if you go out. If you're not going out, you're not, how you're gonna meet this person, right? What's your next message? But the purpose of that first part, right? Don't romanticize the thing. Take it things for what it is. If they want to be single, take it for what it is. Don't take it as a challenge. Not sure why I feel like I need to tell you guys that. What is this? It can be clarifying that person somewhat a bit shy, also a bit bitchy. They're local towards you. They don't have their own house. They're a new person, nothing from the past. So yeah, don't romanticize. I feel like this person also got, they come up as this, a bit narcissistic also. So yeah, you be careful on that next week. Any other things they need to know? Just giving me nonsense. Yeah, don't expect any relationship. So I just keep reiterating the same thing. So I'm gonna move on to your tarot portion. Not sure why, I just want to give me one message. So that means high chance a lot of you guys gonna meet this person. So yeah, don't romanticize the thing. Take things for what it is. There also won't be a relationship from that person. They're somewhat narcissistic also. Okay, Tarot, Scorpio, next week, 2 message please for them. A lot of you guys feel hopeless, like you feel like you never be able get a family, have your own family. Yeah, a lot of you guys next week the energy is somewhat sucks for you guys. You're gonna feel hopeless, like you see people holding hands, or even some of you fans already getting married, getting engaged. You're gonna feel that kind of like feeling hopeless, right? It's calling you out to be patient, because you pull out the temperance reverse is someone is not patient. It's calling you out to be patient. Things gonna happen for you. What's your advice? You're gonna become very happy soon. Oh yeah, cannot make these things up. This is your advice. Your relationship gonna come. I feel like your relationship gonna come when you're actually happy by your own self, when you actually don't need someone, don't need anyone into your life. Like you feel very content with your own self. I know it's kind of like a bit ironic, right? When you feel like you don't want anyone, that's actually when you got the relationship. But that's how it usually happens. What's your next message? You get clarity about what you love. Next week, expect yourself, become more confident. People also start paying attention towards you. Some of them, you're gonna get to know that they want something with you, and I feel like you are somewhat open because this come up upright. But the only problem is, I wouldn't see a problem. Some of you somewhat being a bit stuck, like should I take this opportunity or not? But I'm seeing a lot of you guys actually gonna take this opportunity. The Fool come up upright. So yeah, some of you gonna notice that people actually somewhat interested with you, and you're actually quite interested back with them. Some of you will be at least going out casually dating someone next week. Some of you will be maybe down the line kind of vibe. I like that first message on the table. That's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Last sign. Woo. Last sign, Sagittarius. Sign of Archer. What's your message? Keep a 2 message for them. 2 message for Sagittarius, please. What is this? You decided to ignore this liar from your life. Not just ignore, you're gonna get over them. You're gonna get over them, you're gonna become more mature, and they're also gonna become more mature. So it's like spiritual step up for both of you. So I'm not sure what's this talking about. It can be friend, it can be relationship. Okay, what's your next message? You're just gonna read it generally. You're gonna become more mature next week. That's the take point from the first portion. Oh, some of you gonna get promotion. Occupation. This is talking about doing a great job. This is a promotion. But what's with this message? Okay. Oh, okay. Some of you, okay, this kind of like a bit weird. Some of you that are doing quite great in the job, you're gonna get promotion. That in the end, you're gonna like, if you have in mind want to move job, you're gonna like cancel that move because of that promotion. Yeah, you're gonna decide to stick in on that job, especially the one that's getting a promotion. You feel like you can make something from this work situation. So I feel like, yeah, you are right. Go for it. Let's go with your Amira. Amira. 2 message for Sagittarius, please, for next week. What they need to know for next week. Reading all signs is really tiring. Okay, who is this? Or what is this significance? Okay, that's picking up. Oh shit, that's weird. One more. What's the outcome of this? Work. Okay, this picking up on that liar, the liar person on the keeper portion, especially if they're somewhat very quite serious person. You feel like you're very connected with this person, or this person is your twin flame. For the one that believes this, I feel like, yeah, you're gonna take the mature step actually not to entertain them and focus on your work next week. Work is a big factor for you next week. Some of you with this person, it's part of your karma to deal with this person, this liar. Some of you even like planning for a travel together, but I don't see any union, so don't try to like, the union come reverse for you for this situation. So don't try to like put too much hope in that situation. It's just like a karma, something need to play off, or something you need to pay off. I'm not sure. In a spiritual level to pay off. Anyone? Any more message? They are a true person. Wait, this kind of contradicting. So, yeah, it's like both of you guys need to like learn something from each other. They may appear not genuine, but they actually somewhat, because this come up upward for them. So it's like a spiritual lesson between you two, but it's not to a relationship. It's just like to learn something, and finally both of you gonna break it off. Especially if you're dealing with this person, they are somewhat established in their work field, somewhat making decent money. Yeah. And for some of you in the past, you may talk about families. Maybe with each other, may not be, maybe talking families in general. Not sure why I'm picking up on that. Damn. They may appear as liar, but their love towards you is genuine. But it's not for a union. It's more like just to learn something, teach something, because this come up upright. It's like just to pay your due, or they need to pay their due with you, or something like that. Just for step up on their spiritual growth. So don't expect like this person will be your end beyond, beyond, or whatever they call that. Okay, that's very complicated reading, very spiritual also. Okay, Tarot. 2 messages for Sagittarius, please. For next week, please. It's getting dark. These days here in Singapore, it's like every day always raining. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be summertime, but almost every day it's raining. Kind of annoying. It's going to rain again. Starting to get dark. Oh well. 8 of Pentacles want to come up, but let's see. It's not coming up. What's your 2 message? You're gonna get new opportunity around your work. What more? You're gonna get new opportunity around your work. That actually the money is good, and actually that's gonna trigger you to save more money, because you somewhat feel like, oh, this amount of money I can save and maybe I can plan my retirement, that kind of thing. That's nice. Also, you're gonna get clarity that you need to go out to meet people next week. Not all this nonsense online meeting or online chatting. So for you to actually to meet your next person, for some reason you got that clarity inside your mind. I need to go out this time. I'm seeing you're gonna go out. Okay, that's a side message. Come up with that work thing. It's also you're gonna be feeling to go out for a networking also. Okay, what's your next message? You're feeling hopeless about your finance, but when you feel hopeless, you actually got an increase in your finance. Yeah, you got somewhat decent increase. Not sure whether it's a salary, whether investment go up, but the moment you feel like you want to give up around your finance, you just decided, okay, I'm gonna take this loss, actually gonna go up. 5 of Pentacles reverse is quite good amount. It's not small amount. Also next week you become more cooperative with people in work. Okay, let's go another. I already pulled a card, so I'm just gonna read it. Small portion story or small side story, right? There's this person that you cannot walk away. They reject you or you reject them. You're gonna want to give up, but you're somewhat wishy-washy about giving up. That situation not gonna become better also in the future. You also need to be careful. That situation, if you keep clinging, that gonna impact your mental health. I'm not sure what's going to play out in the future. I'm seeing you somewhat wishy-washy whether you want to like forget them, move on, or you want to still stick on it, but you feel like you cannot move on. Okay, that's all I have for you guys for next week. Hope this helps you guys to navigate next week. If it does, please do share, like, and subscribe. And I thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.